Hey guys, so for most of the weekend I was kind of caught up on the JP server with, the new special event and all, but we're going to be going back to Global now, and we're going to do another clear on the Advanced Quest 5 boss rush. This is just, another clear. It's not really anything special or unique. It's just, we're going to use Sora and some just, random units to get it done. So we're going to use Cecil. The tank is overall not super important for this. They don't deal a ton of damage to your tank, so he's just a generic build. A lot of resistances, etc., and he'll be our tank. Nothing more to say. Eurisha is going to be just support. We gave her the super ribbon in case anyone gets charmed and all. We have no charm immunity buff, so she'll just use her Magnus to cure the charm, and she'll be immune herself with the super ribbon. A lot of resistances, a little bit low on ice, but that doesn't really matter too much because she's got such high spirit, etc. On the shift form, a little bit of LB fill, and the usual. Sylvie is our passive provoke evasion tank. She's going to be provoking as the tank. She'll be doing stop immunity, just buffing. Overall support, we're kind of like going heavy on support here. We've got Eurisha, we've got Sylvie, we've got Kryla. So, whatever, it's fine. The whole team is immune to statuses, by the way. Well, all the important statuses. I can buff immunity, but it's just easier to not have to worry about that. Here is Kryla. She's going to be our breaker, and most importantly, she's going to be our moon killer. So we've geared her for magical, let's see, fairy and demon killer, 200 demon, 275 fairy. She's going to solo the moon for us. Shift form, gear the same. We'll pop over there every now and then to help out with a little bit of damage. And then Sora is going to be our holy element chainer. He can imbue himself. We can imbue him with Sylvie. We can imbue him with Kryla. We can imbue him with Cecil. We've got lots of units on the team to imbue. So if you don't have Sora, you can swap him out for literally any physical chainer you want. AoE chainers are better because they are, we're going to be doing some AoE fights. But here's his gear. We've got him status immunity. We gave him guts because he's not like the super bulkiest unit. A little bit low on the spirit. We're not giving him any resistance at all. We're going kind of, glass cannon here. Maxed out dragon, 50 aquatic, 200 plant, and that's it for the base forms. And then basically no resistances. Yeah, we gave him guts just to help with that. Shift form, LB build, same thing. We're not really bothering with the guts. We did give him status immunity, and he's got 250 dragon, 125 plant. I guess he's actually pretty low on killers in the shift form. It shouldn't matter. Honestly, Sora is really strong. And then Albright built me one pretty much the same way. Status immunity, guts. He apparently forgot a materia slot. We're going to take it anyway because I'm not re-rolling the friends list. Maxed on dragon, 200 plant, 50 aquatic. Shift form, basically the same. Oh, the shift form's geared at least. There we go. That's good. And status immunity. That's all we really care about. So he could have been better in the base form, but whatever. So this is not really going to be like a speed clear or anything, especially for the plant. We're going to be sitting there for 4 turns. And the moon. So for Sora, first of all, we're going to just use speed slash. He can't hurt the boss, obviously, but speed slash can fill his LB gauge for the coming up stuff. Eurisha will. Let's go ahead and give ourselves a stat buff. Let's give a demon killer to Kryla to do a little more damage. Let's see. Cecil, one of these skills of his fills LB gauge. Yeah, Sacred Aura. Okay. So Cecil will cover and Sacred Aura. This boss doesn't really deal hardly any damage. I don't really care about like mitigations and all. Kryla will. Let's see. We're fighting a water, ice, and thunder, so we'll just use, I guess, Holy Dark. Doesn't really matter. And we're just going to chain 3 times. He's probably not going to kill the moon in 1 turn. Oh, it might. It didn't. He's going to heal back up, so we're going to use Sylvie to start re-raising people. We'll re-raise Eurisha. Because if you don't one-shot the moon, he does his threshold after you kill the little guys a few times, and it's gonna AoE death. So we're gonna go ahead and just put up some re-raises. I wonder if I could have maybe figured a way to one-shot it. I don't know. Let's try this again. If we don't one-shot, we'll just do the moon the proper way, so to speak. Yeah, we didn't one-shot it again. Okay, so Sylvie will re-raise Cecil, who will just, you know, whatever, we'll just cover. We're not even bothering, like, doing anything else. Soras are good to go, so we'll just guard them. Eurasia, I guess we can put up mitigation with Eurasia. For the sake of it. We're going to get AoE deaths pretty soon, because we're not one-shotting the moon. Alright, these are the Holy and Dark Apostles, so we're going to use our... Let's see. We're going to use a different element. We'll just, doesn't really matter which one. We'll just do, you know, doesn't really matter. As long as it's not light or dark. Oh, Kryla, you're coming so close, but not quite. Oh, well. So we're going to get AoE Death now. Let's go ahead and re-raise. Cecil, I guess? Who has it? I want the front three all to be re-raised. Oh, you know what I should have done is shifted Cecil. Did I ever shift him? Is he in the dark form? Please tell me he's in dark form. He's not, of course. Because he could have actually done a re-raise, too. Oh, well. Doesn't really matter. Yeah, so we're going to die. And I'll re-raise. And then we'll just raise the people in the back afterwards. It doesn't really matter. Like, the moon is super easy. It's a little bit slowish because we're using, like, a solo mage clear. And we all died. We have, like, no mitigations and all, but... I mean, the moon doesn't deal any damage. Oh, we lost our Kryla. I didn't re-raise her, so we're going to have to fix her. It's fine. Let's get her back up. Alright, Sylvie. Sylvie doesn't have dual cast equipped either. Oh, well. Alright, let's go ahead and cover. And I guess change stance. You're right. I don't really care about the Soras. We'll deal with them later. Let's go ahead and do some... Let's go ahead and wait for Kryla to get raised. Alright, let's do some mitigations with Eurasia. Mit and stats. And at this point, the moon will not be healing anymore, so now we can, you know, do the fight proper. Alright, come on, Cecil. Cecil will, let's see, go back into the regular stance. And then just cover. Kryla, let's see, we can just reload her. Eurasia will get the dead back alive. Alright, and Sylvie, let's wait for this to finish. And the moon should be handled any moment. Sylvie will do some mitigations and healing, and Kryla will deal some damage. She'll probably bring the moon really low. Didn't kill him. We'll kill him next turn. It's not a problem. Alright, so he's not going to heal anymore at least. Alright, so we've got light and wind. So I guess fire and ice is a good choice. Okay, so there is the moon fight. 6 turns with Kryla. Could have been better. Could have been way better. But you know, I didn't want to bring like a mage team. I wanted to use a physical team. So we're who did I use to OTK this on my first clear? I think I used Summer Folka, the Neo Visions Awakening unit. Yeah, and she's actually better for it than Kryla. Oh well, whatever. So now we're on the plant. So the plant, we just can't really do anything for 4 turns. We're just going to be chilling out and guarding. Yeah, so Cecil is going to just, like, resist buff and cover. We're not even going to bother stance changing because, like, what's the point? This boss doesn't really do anything. Kryla will... Oh, that's not Kryla. This is Eurasia. Eurasia will Protectors and 4 Element. Sylvie will... Let's see. Marion... We will stop immunity, and we will status immunity. We don't really need status immunity. The whole team's immune anyway, but oh well. Let's see. Kryla, we will break with Calamity. Dark Covenant to unlock your skill. And you gotta hit one of these with, like, wind damage every turn. So we'll do this to stop the mana drain. Is it wind? Or is it fire? I don't honestly remember which element stops the mana drain. I don't remember. It's one of them. It could be fire. It could be wind. And let's do some AoE breaks as well. It's one of those elements. Sylvie will triple the fun. Let's go ahead and do some more resistance buffs and stuff. And, just whatever. Gracious Knight. Urasia can repeat. Cecil can repeat. We'll just do this. I think next turn we can hurt him. No, we can't next turn. Kryla, again, we will just seal a bunch of elements. I don't know which. Do that. Sylvie, let's go ahead and give Kryla a little bit of support for MP regen. And these two can just repeat. Okay. Yeah, the boss is doing stuff. Something. I don't know. I don't know or care. Next turn we can hurt the boss, so we'll go ahead and do Stun Impact to do a nice big attack buff. Kryla will do Impending Doom to imperil everything. And we'll just whatever. Alright, we're going to take these out next turn. And that'll be the plant. Yeah, so just status immunity, stop immunity, some resistance buffs, some stat buffs, etc. And then this boss is pretty generic. I saw a lot of people saying they're having problems with him. Just, you know, bring supports, bring buffers. You know, don't bring like 6 DPS. So we're gonna be doing this. We're gonna try to fill LB gauge as well. So we're gonna do this. We're gonna do Soul Surge. So we'll go ahead and chain these, and then try to fill LB gauge a little bit with our 2 units. You know, it does help. It really does help if you actually shift your Soras when it's time to DPS. That's kind of important. That's kind of important. A little bit important. I literally did not shift my Soras. How stupid. I can't believe I did that. And now one of the Soras has no LB. Oh no, he got it. He got it. Okay, so we're gonna try this again. Oh my god, I almost did the same thing. We're gonna shift our Soras and OTK the plant. How derpy can I be? Is the plant still broken? Can the plant even be broken is a better question. And Calamity Brew is not on is off cooldown. I don't think the plant can even be broken. We're gonna do this to fill LB gauge. Okay, there we go. That's what you were supposed to have done on turn 5. Yeah, so we're gonna do the same thing again. We're going to go for an OTK. So Kryla is going to Witchcraft. We're going to Impending Doom for the Imperil. We're going to Calamity Brew in case we don't OTK, and we're going to Dark Covenant. Are we going to Dark Covenant? We're not going to Dark Covenant. We're going to just Impending, Calamity, and Soul Surge. And there's no point to Soul Surge. I guess we're just gonna these two. We're just gonna Impending and Calamity. All right, Soras are still in the shift form. Let's see. Eurasia is going to dual element. We're going to buff and mitigate just in case we don't OTK. Alright. Okay, that was fine. So there you go. So Sora handles those two fights. Now here's the ambush. Soras do have guts, so we're probably going to survive here with guts. Yep, there we go. So we're good. Now Sora has guts naturally, so even if we didn't have guts equipped, he would be okay. But he does have guts naturally. So we're going to, let me think for a second. Sylvie is going to triple. We're going to Marion watch over me. And we're going to do all the mitigations that also heals the party. Yeah, Eurasia is going to do protectors and demon killer on mine. I want to kill Typhon immediately. Cecil is going to... We did general mid already. Cecil's going to cover and... Fire, ice, lightning, light. We kind of need the other elements. Go ahead and shift. Alright, so we're going to just chain on the bosses. Oh, we're not imbued yet. We can fix that. Let's have Kryla, Forbidden Witchcraft. We will imbue light to both our Soras, and then we will offensive boost on my Sora. That also imperils everything to Holy. There we go. So we should... Is the boss weak to Holy or physical right now? Immune to physical, of course. So let's just... Sunray twice. And this should take out Typhon right away. Oh, maybe not. Oh, yeah, it did. It did. It did. It, like, heavily killed him. Alright, we didn't do status immunity or anything yet, but we can fix that with Kryla. Or Sylvie, I mean. Alright, the boss should be going vulnerable in a second. We can't hurt him yet, so we'll just stun impact. Sylvie, let's go ahead and do spring cleaning. Let's go ahead and do break immunity, and I don't know what else. Oh, let's do lightning resist, because when the boss does 1000 volts later in the fight. Cecil, let's do the other resistance buffs. Let's go back into the other form, and let's, I guess, just cover again. I don't know why I'm doing cover twice, but okay. I guess we'll shift Eurasia. I don't really need anything right now. And heal, I suppose. Protectors and revitalizing. Kryla, you have nothing to do right now. We'll just add light element to both, and then do this. I don't know. Oh, she can hurt the boss. I should have attacked with Kryla. I mean, not really. Her damage is irrelevant. Alright, so hopefully the boss changes the weak to physical. If not, we're going to have to sit here for 2 more turns. Resistance to physical attack. That sucks. I don't remember the specific way to make him phase change. I haven't done this fight in forever. I do know you're supposed to deal, like, certain elements. So, like... I don't know. This is irritating. How do we make him phase change? Let's hit him with wind. Let's hit him with fire. I don't remember. Oh, and of course Sylvie's on freaking Bahamut with no elements. Really? Oh, we can imbue lightning. Let's imbue lightning to someone and earth. Let's see if that helps. Let's triple the fun. Let's imbue Cecil. Yeah, let's imbue Cecil with some elements. Lightning on Cecil, earth on Cecil, and holy on Cecil, I guess. Alright, and Cecil can now hit the boss with that and dark, I guess. And see if that makes the boss phase change. And what is a guard? I didn't heal Kryla. Oh, shoot. Whoopsie. Oh, I didn't heal Sylvie either. Oh, I forgot heals. Heals are usually an important part of your strategy. Alright, let's hit again. Let's cover. Eurasia, we will do things. Stun impact is on cooldown. Discard. I don't even, like, I don't know how to make this guy change. This is probably the worst guide video. I'm just like going in here and doing things. Hey, it worked. We hit him with the right element apparently. Okay, okay. He is weak to light. Oh, this guy's so dead. You so dead, bro. Alright, let's go ahead and... I want some healing. Let's heal. Let me help and heal. Is that gonna be enough to top her off? That's good enough. That's good enough. Alright, this is probably gonna one-shot the boss. If it doesn't, we've got 2 turns, so. Oh, it's not going to. Oh, it didn't. Okay, okay. Eurasia, let's go back to the base form. Let's 4 element and protector. Kryla, let's use a bunch of resistance buffs. Cecil, let's put up Lunarian Might and even more resistance buffs. And we should be fine. Probably, hopefully. Let's find out. Oh, the counters. Oh, the counters. I have no regeneration either. Alright, what's the guy gonna do this turn? Is he gonna do anything? Oh, there he goes. Oh, Berserk! I forgot about Berserk. Oof. No, we're fine. Okay, so Cecil will heal the team, I guess. Eurasia can, MP restore twice, and we'll just finish off the boss. To save mana, we're just going to dual wield this. We're not going to actually triple cast it, because we don't need to. The boss is almost dead. Okay, 6 turns on this. And now the mission for this one is 15 turns or less. We've been not really powering up Sora's LB and all for like the big boy burst, but now we're gonna be doing some power ups. All right, so we're going to shift Sora. And we're gonna take this fight a little bit more seriously. Our LB is already filled from the previous fight. Alright, the boss has mitigation, or mirage. So Kryla is going to forbidden. We're going to dispel the boss with nullifying. We're gonna break the boss, and we're going to... Actually, we're gonna do an even better break. We're gonna do a better break. We're gonna forbidden. We're going to dispel the boss, and we're going to use some of her Magnuses. This is an 85 break, right? 85 break, big in peril. And we will do her cooldown for mana regen. Isn't this also an 85 break? I think it is. We might be doubling up on 85% breaks, which is a waste, but oh well. Who cares? Cecil is going to... let's see, we're gonna cover and resist buff. Sora, what's the process of powering him up? I don't remember. It's ultimate radiant. Oh no, we want the bigger attack buff, which is stun impact. Stun impact, ultimate radiant. Stun impact, ultimate radiant. Before we do this, we want Eurasia to General Mitt and Steel Imperils. Sylvie, we want to Marion, Physical Mitt, And resistance buff. We don't have a dark resist buff yet. Okay, this should be fine. I have a feeling Tiamat's going to be dead on turn 2. I think he's going to be dead on turn 2. But we'll see. Okay. Is Kryla's shift form? Oh, it is. We are going for it. All right. Forbidden. We're gonna use the Elemental Wrath. That also imperils the whole team, which is a little oof. Let's be all right. Let's amplify Sora's. Do a big imperil on the boss. Eurisha will Dragon Killer the team with anti-dragon stratagem, and we're not going to double cast it because what's the point? Anti-stratagem, and we'll steal imperils in case we don't kill the boss. All those imperils we just did with the AoE thing with Kryla, we're going to take those to her. And did we just win? Okay, there's team at turn 2. Yeah, we kind of like... Okay, so first fight was a little bit derpy with the moon, but it was fine. And then the Antinola, I messed up by using the wrong LB, the wrong form. I didn't shift first, but it was fine. And one, it OTK'd him without powering up. Now, if your Soras are not as strong, we didn't power up the LBs on Soras. We just shifted an LB like right away. You could do the power up, and then the plant we OTK'd again. But you've seen me do the plant before. Just if you're having problems with these fights, I've seen a lot of people. They're saying like they're dying, they can't survive. Like, bring support units. Don't bring so many DPS units. Bring general mitigation, magic mitigation, physical mitigation, stat buff, immunity buffs, and you'll be fine. Like, just I'll bring all the buffs, and you're okay. That's the problem. No, if you have strong DPS, you can just blow it up, of course. But yeah, there we go. I might do another clear, like trying to go more budget. The problem is like it's just slow in the video. That video is already probably. At this point, I've been recording for 27 minutes. Yes, a long video. The problem with a budget run is it would be like a 45 to an hour minute video. But it would be the same thing. It would just be slower. Anyway, there was another clear. So, hope it was enjoyable. I will see you guys for the next one.